welcome to our show for the love of animals. We're so glad you joined us today for our show about my favorite things. I'm Darleen Pigford.
And I'm Greg Baur, and this is our little friend Callie here, who is part of our herd from home. And I'd like to tell you about two upcoming shows, one on grooming and also one on animal nutrition and one on animals and literature. So stay tuned for those. Darleen, what do we have on tap today?
Well, Oprah has nothing on us. We're going to share with our viewers our favorite things from our friends in this area, and they are our favorite things, and they may or may not be yours, but we're going to give you the information. Greg, introduce our guest today.
I'd be happy to. To Darlene's immediate right, we have Portiak Kleinik from In His Hands Humane Society, and to her right, we have Donna Groves from Project Hope Humane Society. And thank you both for taking time to share with us today some of your favorite things.
And Donna, why don't we get started? You have some favorite things in the area of comfort for our pets.
Well, one of our favorite things is the cat pet beds. Or for a dog, if you have a small dog, he'll like that too. It's so cozy and comfy, and they'll just curl up in there and sleep for hours.
Oh, great.
They love that. Callie might even want to try that.
Is this washable?
It is. You just push it into the washing machine, and
great.
The cat fur balls up, and
it just goes away.
Just pick it clean there. And then we have heated pet beds, which are a step up from that.
Okay.
Just plug it in, and then they curl up in there, and they're not only getting the comfort of the wool, the lambskin here, but also with the heat from inside. And that's especially good for your older animals who may have arthritis or just, you know, that aching in your bones you get when you get a little older.
And the cold weather, too.
Yeah. So those are some fun things to do. And this one, too, you just take the skin off of it, put it in the wash, and then...
And Donna, what's next?
We also have another something that's very good for your older animals, especially those who are arthritic. These are steps, pet steps. They allow them to have greater ease in going from, say, the floor to the couch. I particularly like this. One of my cats lived to be 21, and during his last few months, you know, getting up on the couch was a real problem for Rocky, and the steps came in very handy.
Great ideas. Wonderful. Well, Portia, what's in your holiday bag?
For comfort.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus? Okay. What's Santa Claus going to bring?
Okay, Santa Claus is going to bring, if somebody would like, this is a rolled leather collar. It will not dig into the hide of an animal, into the skin. It's comfortable, and one thing about it, like your flat collars can tend to break off the hair fibers.
That's right.
This won't. It's very, very durable. Comes in a lot of different colors. And I believe I found mine at PetSmart.
Okay.
Okay. Winter's coming, can we tell?
Oh, wow. What have you got here?
Okay, this is an arrowhead jacket to make them. It is what they call supplex. The outside looks like nylon, but it's not. It's wind resistant, water resistant, and the inside for warmth.
Oh, so
it
this
has
is a
polar.
doggy.
A dog coat.
Or a big cat.
Yeah, real big. This is polar fleece inside, which adds for warmth. But I like it because it's waterproof.
And Velcro.
And wind. And Velcro. You put it on, and it's easy on, easy off. Once you get it adjusted where you want.
Oh, you just put over the
Put
head.
on the dog's head.
Oh.
Take your
Wicked will have to get one of those.
Take your little flap and bring it on.
You can ask for it from Santa.
Yes,
Right.
and it comes in various colors too.
And now, what's the name of it?
It is an arrowhead dog coat.
Arrowhead dog coat.
And there are sizes that will fit small, the toy on up to 440-pound dogs.
Wow.
Machine washable.
Absolutely.
Delicate and dry, warm. Does great.
Okay. You got more in that bag?
Oh yes, Sandy dropped a few things in here. I just brought one boot today, but I like these. These are great. They're called paw protectors.
Paw
P-A-W.
protectors. Okay.
Protectors, T-E-C-T-O-R-S.
Okay.
They're flexible. There's a light, like a, what would you call that, kind of like a fleecy lining.
Okay.
They're machine washable.
Good girl,
This helps keep the paws clean, free of mud,
Absolutely.
briars, ice balls, and I believe I found these, well, one of the places I found them was KV Vet.
All right,
If you go
KV
on,
Vet.
if you go on your search, you can find it. There's other different companies that carry
Sources,
them too, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here comes the heavy one.
Okay, can I help?
Ooh! Okay, this is good. This is your pet safe ice melter. It won't burn the feet on your animals. It won't even, bother children. In other words, it's non-toxic. Some, when your rock salts, they tend to burn the feet. This will melt ice when the temperature gets down to minus 20 below.
And tell me its name again.
Okay, it is called Pet Safe Ice Melter.
Pet Safe Ice Melter.
Wonderful. And I was able to find this at PetSmart.
All right.
So, but it's
Wow.
very good. You
Great.
just sprinkle it.
Well, Greg, I have a contribution to make in one of my favorite things. And here are the parts. Okay. This is a drink well pet fountain where the water comes out continuously and the animal is just fascinated with that. I like this because you can leave this for your animal. If you're gone a lot on the weekend, you can buy the reservoir which attaches it, and so you can water your pet for 2 or 3 days through this machine. The only disadvantage is if you have arthritis, it's a little hard to clean the pump and take it apart, and you also have to buy filters. But other than that, this is one of our favorite things at home. Go online and do a search for pet fountain and you will find these. It's called a drink well. Now there are many varieties. We happen to be using this one. So that's one of my favorite things, a drinking machine for your animals.
And that works equally well both for dogs and cats.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And Greg, you've got a favorite thing over there.
Well, let's see here. See
Can I-
what Sandy left me.
All right.
For comfort.
I'll take Callie.
Oh, well, she was just settling in real good.
I know
with me
she
through
was,
there.
but I'll let her see if she'll settle in with me.
I have a shag rug.
What in the world?
Well, we find lots of uses for things, and shag rugs is one of them. But they're inexpensive. You can find them at most any store.
What do I use them for?
Well, there's several things. First of all, the animals love to lay on them, and if you have, say, a chair or something like that, you can put it on the chair to help protect it, or you can also put it in front of your litter box, and it kind of catches the litter as it comes from their paws with the cats.
And it's washable.
It's washable, absolutely. We don't have anything that's not washable in our house. So that's the first of my things.
Okay. And, well, you have seen some of our pet products for comfort. Before we move into our health items, we're going to take a break and give you a happy tale about a special dog named Lady. My name is Lady, and I was living at Project Hope when Mr. John Cochran of Paducah adopted me. My daddy picked me because I am black and white, just like the first pup he had so many years ago. Her name was Lady too. I am almost 3 years old, but I don't know for sure. I have been at my new Paducah home for about 2 years, and I have a large fenced-in yard full of squirrels and rabbits. We play at a harmless chase most every day. I am so happy and loved in my new home. Wish all my canine friends left at the shelter could find good homes too. Love, Lady.
Wasn't that a wonderful, happy tale about Lady? She certainly is a fortunate little animal. Right now, before we get back into some more favorite things, we'd like to do a couple of little quote commercials for the two societies that Donna and Portia represent. Donna, tell us a little bit more about your project with Project Hope.
At Project Hope for Christmas, we're doing gifts of purpose, and here you have a couple of examples where we have, for $25, we'll send you a box that has a story of one of the animals at the Humane Society over in Metropolis, and the story of how he came to be there and his story, and that way the animals get the benefit from those who might not be able to adopt, but still want to show their love for the animals this Christmas.
And where do I send my contribution for one of these boxes?
To Project Hope Humane Society, 1698 West 10th Street, Metropolis, Illinois,
And you have a post office box, don't you?
Yes, P.O. Box 125.
And if I wanted more information?
More information, you could go on the website, www.projecthopehumanesociety.com.
Okay.
Actually, that's not right. It's projecthopeanimalshelter.com.
Well, that's great. Actually, Callie's a Project Hope
She
kitty,
is.
so
She
she would
is.
make a good one there. And Portia,
Yes, ma'am.
you are a non-shelter spay neutering society. Tell us a little bit about that, where you are, and then how we could support you with donations. Where should they be sent?
Okay, our location, since we do not have a facility, we have a post office box.
Okay.
That's government accepted. Okay, what we do, we assist pet owners in 4 counties, Crittenden, Caldwell, Livingston, and Lyon County, to have their animals sterilized. At this
Wonderful.
point, we have close to 600 animals sterilized.
Fantastic.
If anyone would care to have any further information, they can contact me at 270-965-9185. If they would care to make a donation, you can send the donation to In His Hands, Humane Society, P.O. Box 68, Crane, Kentucky 42033.
And we hope our viewers will actively support both of these two organizations as well as other organizations that they may be familiar with.
Right. Well, let's now, at our viewers, you might want pencil and paper to copy down information about some of our favorite things. We're now moving into my favorite health products, those things that are good for the health and safety of our animals. Donna, what's in your bag?
Well, one of my favorite things for the health of animals and for the health of the animal owner
Okay.
triple antibiotic ointment. You never want to be without it, especially if you get one that maybe gets a claw in you or something. That's very helpful. And if you have an injury to one of them gets bit by another animal, then this is very good.
Okay.
All right.
Can
that
solve
goes-
a host of problems.
Okay.
You can pick it up, anywhere, Walmart, any place.
Okay.
Drugstores or whatever.
Also, another of my favorite things, when my older cat, Rocky, when he was 21 years old, he started kind of getting senile.
Uh-huh.
And one of the amazing things that I found was vitamins with something called taurine, Taurine.
Okay.
And they work to solve the problem of Alzheimer's in kitties.
Oh, wow.
Amazingly. I mean, he used to walk into the hall and go, "Where is everybody?" But when I got him on the taurine vitamins, he was just very normal.
How wonderful.
So you can pick those up at your vet or anywhere.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, those are quite a few of your favorite things.
Yes.
And moving to Portia. Portia, what's in your Santa bag?
Something for Arthur.
Okay.
Cosequin for dogs. Cosequin has chondroitin and glucosamine in it. It is a supplement, but it helps the joints, the inflammation. When an animal begins to get a little bit older, they start kind of limping like we do, but they can't tell you, hey, this hurts,
This hurts,
aches.
right.
This really is a good alternative, personally, for me, for our pets, rather than giving certain medications.
Right. I understand.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is double strength, this one.
Okay.
That means there's twice as much glucosamine in it and chondroitin. They also have the non-double strength. This is capsule. You can take the capsule out and you just open it up and sprinkle on the food, or you can pop it down their throat and peek in a piece of cheese. Or you can get the actual chewable, which has a flavor. And they have this for cats too, Cosequin.
all right.
So if you go on the net and you type in this little word, Cosequin, Cosequin, it will come up.
Okay.
I would type in Cosequin for dogs, or if you're looking for cats. But it's excellent. It really, and it has been proven it works.
Wonderful.
That's why we've used it for years in different dogs. Okay, Santa Claus has to have good breath.
Oh,
Petrodex! Hot air coming down the chimney. This is Petrodex, specifically formulated for dogs. And it has hydrogen peroxide formula in it. And really, it's good to brush your dog's teeth. Cats need their teeth brushed too.
right, it is.
I shouldn't say this, but it's true. That's one of the most common factors that comes into play between your canine and feline is your periodontal disease.
That's right.
But this is good toothpaste, and you can find this on the website at various places. You probably can find it at PetSmart, but it's excellent.
All right.
And when you run out of toothpaste, you can brush your teeth with some.
Well, Darlene, what do you have in your bag there?
Well, I have 3 of my favorite things here. This is a flea comb for cats or dogs. If you want to just brush your animal just for the sake of their fur, or if it's flea season and you're wondering, have I got all of them off, just brush your animal with the comb and the fleas will get caught right in here. And then if you do have live fleas, then just take the comb and then immediately dunk it in water or a flea liquid solution. But this, I think, is wonderful. Another one of my favorite things is the shred ender. I didn't even know that animals had what you call an undercoat. But I use this on our pets at home, and I didn't read the instructions, and I did it in my den, and I had hair everywhere. So follow the directions.
And that works equally well for cats and dogs.
Cats and dogs, but it really gets that spring undercoat. So I truly, truly recommend this. And you can go on the web and find this, or locally, believe it or not, at Bed Bath & Beyond. So it is an excellent tool. And my third favorite health, something called colloidal silver. This would be in my first aid kit if your animal has any kind of bite wound or scratch, or if I have a scratch. This is very, very good stuff, and you can find this at your local health food stores. Colloidal silver, excellent for cuts and scratches on you or your pets.
And it heals very, very quickly.
It aids in the healing process, yes. In fact, I can thank one of my friends for telling me about this product. And Greg?
Well, as Callie is being so good here, let me reach down and get my couple of favorite things here.
All right.
Most of the people don't like to deal very much with cat litter boxes, but it is necessary. And one of the things that we find, especially to help them keep clean and so on, are what we call cat pan liners. And the ones with drawstrings are especially easy to use. You put them in the bottom of your litter pan, then put your litter on top of it. When you get ready to change your litter, all you have to do is pull the drawstring up and it's ready to go into the trash. So that's something that's extremely helpful. And concerning the safety, and if Callie will allow me here, all our animals have little tags, little ID tags. And these ID tags, in case your animal ever gets out or gets lost or something like that, it tells, for example, we have the pet's name and also a phone number. And if you want to put an address on, that's fine. But all of your animals on their collar, they should have a collar, of course, and they should also have a tag. You can find these at various places, Walmart or PetSmart, among others, but they're something that every pet should have.
Well, that is an excellent safety and
Exactly.
tip. Well, these are all excellent ideas, so I hope you got them down with your paper and pencil. Before we go into our toy and recreation section of our favorite products, we're going to take a break, and we're going to go to Forget Me Not about a kitty named Tommy.
My name is Ann Farrell, and over the years I have had several outdoor cats come to my side door looking for food. This is in addition to the 4 indoor cats I have, so I guess you could say I've always had a soft spot in my heart for cats. About 6 months ago, an orange tabby cat came to my door and wanted to come inside. He came in and ate some food and then wanted to go back outside. After several days of this, I decided to name him Tommy, and this behavior continued. He was thin, and I couldn't tell how old he was. He was very gentle and let me scratch his back and ears. He loved to sleep and bury his nose on the kitchen rug. As I watched him over time, he moved more slowly, and I knew that he was elderly. One day, when he went back outside, he took several steps and lay down to sleep. He never woke up. In the short time that I knew Tommy, I grew very fond of him. At least for the last 6 months of his life, Tommy had a lot of love and attention.
Wasn't that a nice tale about Tommy? And we thank Ann Farrell so much. And in Tommy's memory, she has made a contribution to Project Hope Humane Society. So we thank Ann for that.
And if you would like to participate, send us the information to Forget Me Not
At 3734 Baur Lane, Paducah, 421-0001, or you can give us a call at 270-443-8330. And what do you think about that, Callie? What do you think,
Is that a good idea, Callie?
So, yeah, that's good, but don't forget me. Don't forget me at this point. So, we'd like to move now to one of our regular features of the show, and Pam Wells has written a special poem for us, so let's give us a listen.
Our favorite things, with Rudolph and Frosty and Santa Claus dreams, these are a few of our favorite things. A bag of dog treats all tied up with a bow, and a funny stuffed Santa that says ho ho ho, a bouncing blue ball to make any dog spry, and a bright yellow frisbee that flies through the sky, a big stuffed bluebird that flutters and sings. These are a few of our favorite things. A fluffy soft bed for the cold winter nights, and a big dog bone tree with bright blinking lights. A turtleneck sweater or a gold raincoat and hood. 'Twas the week before Christmas, oh boy, I'll be good. A sequined red collar with silver bells that ring. These are a few of our favorite things. A scratching post for Jazz, a big bone for Sam, a peanut butter candy cane, and a squeaky woolly lamb. With a look of intent that says, wow, that's for me. Once again, Jazz attacks the huge Christmas tree, while Sam runs around with antlers on his head and snow up his nose and all in his bed. With purring and barking and laughter that rings, these are the joys of our favorite things. A shiny new dog bowl and a warm doghouse too. And don't forget the Santa hat for little Scooby Sue. With visions of the holidays, of Santa and his elves, and dreams of their favorite gift, the gift of ourselves.
We'd like to thank Pam for that wonderful poem. If you're interested in talking to Pam about her program, you can reach her by telephone at 575-3822. And we'd like to mention that Pam does do programs for local schools and different groups like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts and whatever, and she specializes in humane education with animals and helping people learn how to work with animals. She's also known as Petlicks, and you can see that in her website, which is petlicks@yahoo.com, and we thank Pam again for that really wonderful poem.
And her stage name is Miss Bunny.
Miss Bunny, absolutely. And with Scooby Sue.
That's right. They do a wonderful job, and we appreciate their contribution to our show. Well, now, Greg, I hope our viewers have paper and pencil, because we're now going into the fun part of our products. These are toys. So, Donna, what's in your toy bag?
Well, this is the one Callie's been eyeing, I think. I call it a feathers on a stick, but it will get their attention, I promise you. She's captivated by it. Look at that. Mine, when I was taking it out to bring it to the show today, was going, Mom, where are you going with that? You're bringing that back, right? But they're $1. You know what?
Very inexpensive.
Very inexpensive at PetSmart or any of the pet supply chains. You can find it, and they just love them. In fact, that one has seen better days. It used to have a few more feathers and flyers.
Yeah, you could actually even make your own, too.
Exactly.
Now, these are for playing, not for jabbing, right?
No.
Right. So, with children, you want to watch.
Exactly.
Exactly, yes.
Okay.
Another of my favorite things, 3 bathed mice.
What?
It's a can, and inside that can, you'll find catnip, but there are mice inside the catnip. Although,
not live mice.
No, the little toy mice. But I see that my cats have taken all the mice out. I'm not sure there was a mouse in there when I brought that with me. Anyway, they come 3 to a can, usually. There was when I bought it, actually. But they just play, and the catnip being so fresh on the outside, they're just crazed about them.
Okay.
Another thing that they love to play in is a crinkle sack.
A crinkle sack, okay.
And this is one, when they get inside, they make noise and they can play, and it has a little wire inside to hold the mouth open. But they just play and chase their imaginary little critters that they're looking after.
Oh, how cute.
And they have hours of fun with that. Here's another of the favorites, for I have a new kitten in the house, and this is Riley's favorite. There's a ball inside the ring, And he will absolutely every time put his paws right in the center, as though that's going to get the ball.
Trying to get the ball.
But he can't get the ball out, but he can look at it this way, and he keeps trying no matter
No matter what, eh?
no matter whether he gets it or not.
Oh.
Let's see, we have one more toy.
One more kitty toy.
Let's see if I can get this one out of here. This is a tunnel.
Oh, my word.
And inside the tunnel are little balls that are attached, and so they bat at those. And you can get several tunnels, add them together, let
Oh,
them have
how cute.
a little playhouse for kitties.
Well, I know when you showed these to me, Callie proof tested each one
She
of them.
did.
Yes,
and I
she
think
did.
she's ready to go again.
She's ready to go again.
What's that, Callie?
Yeah. Okay. Those are neat.
Yes, they are.
Well, Portia, what's in your doggy toy bag?
My wiggly giggly. You can use that outside. The animal can use it inside, and they
Oh, my
play
word.
with it. They get in that play mode where the buttocks is up in the air and the paws are down. They bump it, it giggles, and they go after it. It's a stimulant for them, and it just keeps them moving. So,
Okay.
wiggly giggly.
Our dog Wigget, we'll have to get him one of those because that won't go underneath our furniture.
Yeah, they do have smaller ones too.
Oh, no,
And
I need the big one because I'm tired of chasing stuff. Okay.
Okay, next thing I have is Nylabone. This is for aggressive chewers, but Nylabone comes in different strengths for like aggressive chewers, less aggressive chewers.
Oh,
They come in
right.
flavors. This one right here is chicken. They also come in chocolate. Sometimes you'll find
Oh,
them
my
in
word.
ham. They don't splinter, so there's no problem with that. And these things are rugged, and they last a long time, and the dogs love them.
Wonderful.
You can find
Find them at your
one
local
like this. You
stores.
can find it at KV Vet. You can find it at PetSmart. Just a lot of stores.
Okay.
This is what you need. Won't go under your couch. This
All
is
right.
a jumbo ball. It floats, and it will not go under your couch. That's one reason I buy. And actually, it's not easily destroyable because it's so large.
Wow.
Which is
Uh-huh.
what your smaller tennis
Okay.
balls tend to get chewed up a little more
Right.
easily and saturated very well. But this is real good for that.
All right.
And you can find that at many different
Many of
places
the
too.
pet stores, okay?
Okay, this is a Kong ball, made by Kong. You'll find this at many stores also. It's flexible, yet it's not puncturable.
Oh, okay.
And I've seen our male, I washed this, honest I did, but I've seen my male take this ball and just chew. And he's a Doberman,
Oh, wow.
just doesn't get through. But it's great for throwing and retrieving. 'Cause
Wonderful.
It goes a long distance, it's got some weight to it, but it's great.
Neat.
Okay.
And your last item?
My last item, I can show you a little one and a big one both. They are also made by Kong. This is called Jaw Aerobics. These come in various sizes from about 3 inches up to 6 inches. They bounce. There's also flexibility with them. This is the small. Now the black also comes in the different sizes. The black is supposed to be for really
Right.
aggressive chewers. Our Dobermans have this
Wonderful.
for how long?
Neat.
Not even a mark. But you can find these at PetSmart and just about any pet outlet you want to
Great.
find. And one thing is nice, if you want your dog to entertain itself, you put some little food pellets in here, and he just goes nuts. You know, you leave it, and he shakes it around back. He's going to get that food out, and if he gets lonesome.
I'd like to thank our guests, Donna and
Yes.
Portia, for this wonderful information. If our viewers would like more specific information, call 270-443-8330.
And we've just barely scratched the surface on this.
Absolutely.
Many of you know many more things too.
Until then, I'm Darlene.
I'm Greg, wanting you to remember, give your pet a little extra love today
And every day. Bye.
See you next time.